Today has been stupid, and I want to talk about it. So I woke up, I finished packing, ate breakfast, we got in the car. We were going to leave at 9:15 because we wanted to stop at the office first and do some stuff. But we ended up leaving at, we were supposed to leave at 9:30, and then we switched it to 9:15 so we could stop at the office. And we didn't leave until almost 9:40, so we're already running late. And then we are on the outskirts of town, and our car has had like the little battery light on for the last 24 hours. And my dad just turned the headlights off because he's like, it's the middle of the day, we don't need the headlights on. As soon as he does that, this power steering dies. So he pulls over into a parking lot to figure out what's wrong with it, and he goes to restart the car, and now the car won't start. So we call my grandparents to come and help us, and finally one of my grandparents shows up with their van. They let us take their van while they take our car back to the house because it was kind of working by then. So we get to the airport. We're at the airport. We're trying to figure out how to get our luggage checked in because we have a checked bag this time. And I'm so tired, if you can't tell, also. So this is like not coherent at all, but whatever. Anyway, so we go to get our bag checked in. It's like not the most intuitive process, but we're also tired, so we're a little stupid. So it's like a whole thing of like, I'm being gracious to you. I'm sorry, no.
Okay, but to be fair, I had to pee so bad. That's all I could think about.
She had to use the bathroom, which meant that we had to like kind of check in twice, and it was a whole thing because it's like, do you want to check in with your boarding pass or with your passport or with your confirmation number? And you have to click a different thing, but they're categorized. But you have to, yeah. So, I don't know. So anyway, we get that figured out. We go to check our bag. It is 1 kilogram overweight. And I think the kilogram is like less than half of a pound. I don't know exactly. No, wait, it's more than a pound. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
When I weighed it at home, it was only half a pound.
It doesn't matter.
But
I get the two mixed up. Either way, it's like a kilogram overweight. So as the lady's like telling us we have to like move stuff out of her checked bag into our other checked bag, she takes a look at my bag. And she's like, that's not a carry-on. And I'm like, it is a carry-on. I've carried it on to every plane I've been on in the last 2 years. And she's like, that's not a carry-on. So I'm like, it's not a carry-on. And then I walk to the other area, and I'm like, it's a carry-on. I'm carrying it on. So we switch stuff over, and I kind of like maneuver like around the airport people because I am not checking this bag, if I can avoid it at least. We get our bag checked on. It's finally the right weight. We go through security. Both of our bags get, like, both mine and Adeline's have, like, stuff taken out of them. It was a whole thing. And then finally we're here, and we're sitting, and we're tired, and we both have to use the bathroom at some point. Adeline uses it twice. And we go to get Tim Hortons, and I get in the line for the Tim Hortons. And Adeline's like, Adeline asks for a London Fog, and she says she can't make a London Fog, so she gets something else. And then I ask for a cappuccino, and she says I can't make a cappuccino. And I'm like, oh, okay, so is it like the steamed milk machine that's not working? And she says, she has a bit of an accent. I think she says no. And I'm like, okay, I'll get a cappuccino. Because it's just coffee. And you said you had coffee, and you said you have steamed milk, so it's a cappuccino. And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, can I just get a coffee with the steamed milk? And she's like, yes, but you have to pay for the coffee and then for the steamed milk. And I'm like, so that's a cappuccino. So anyway, I order a coffee with steamed milk because that's what a cappuccino is. And I just want a cappuccino. And she's like, we don't have a steamed milk machine right now. And I'm like, okay. So I get an ice cap. And now I'm sitting and I'm waiting for something else to go wrong. But I have an ice cap. Oh, by the way, an ice cap, a muffin, and this thing was $17.
it's probably normally like $10.
It's probably
at a regular Tim's.
Yeah.
That's Canadian.
Yeah. I don't know anymore. I want to get to Denver already. Also, we fly from Calgary to Edmonton to Denver. It's like we go like an hour of it. We fly an hour north before we fly 3 hours south instead of just flying 2 hours south. So I'm so tired.